The thing that hasn't changed is that people like packaging. The way you present information is relevant. That's why I have multiple domains. And familiarity is also relevant. That's why I've talked about them for a while. Hire me for web development, developing a concept on the web. I make videos that you can copy, and if you copy them, then you can practice the language. Some of them are more complex than others. I posted a lot on YouTube. I posted a lot of them on YouTube, and I'm planning on posting more to Patreon when more people subscribe to some of the paid tiers. Today I'm trying to Today I'm trying to renew spwashi.ai. That'll cost $240. So, that's the price that I'm setting for access. Additionally, I have a deal running until tomorrow to adapt your business to AI for 90% off. That'll mean that you can get what you could get for, what usually costs $5,000 will cost $500 until tomorrow. Psychology is pretty relevant in web development. Psychology is pretty relevant in web development. So $5,000 is partially to allocate the reality of what it means to be in business and what shape of conversations can happen quickly. For example, if you need to print a lot of flyers, how much is that going to cost? How often do you need them? What's the quality that you need? How does that relate to your digital strategy? So you might notice my logo and the ways that I doodle with it and the ways that I bring that across media. That's part of the relationship that I'm describing with your brand. So as I develop spwashi.ai and wonder about the relationship with modern media that we want, I'll be describing how I develop the novel spaces that I consider. I'm currently in the process of writing my debut novel, and as I find the language to place the story that I'm considering, there are a lot of intermediate stories that I can consider and bring into an interactive frame with AI. So I do appreciate and encourage web development skills, and I do teach those as well. That'll probably be generally $500 for a web development course, and I will put an honest effort into considering you as a learner. $500 for a beginner web development course, then probably $2,400 for an intermediate web development course, and $5,000 or $6,000 for an expert web development course. I'd like to get more into animation, and I also need to mind my business, and also I need to be mindful of my business operations. So I'm curious about clearly communicating the prices that I'm offering today, tying those in with the story for lore.land, and finding a new team to work with. I kind of want to just do work for someone for a bit, digitally. That sounds weird. Remote work. Agency work, there we go. I'm curious about relating this to JavaScript, TypeScript, and bundling in general. Cheers.